Today we are going to be looking at the 7 biggest shocks in the World Cup history. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. With that, let's get started. At number 7, Germany destroys Brazil 7-1. The 2014 World Cup featured a lot of shocking moments, like England being knocked out of the World Cup group stage for the very first time since 1958, and a whole lot more. But none was greater than this. When Brazil and Germany met in the semi-finals, majority of the pundits and fans anticipated Brazil would be victorious to proceed to the finals, but what we didn't know was we were all about to see one of the greatest World Cup shocks of all time. In the 29 minutes, the German machine had already put 5 behind the Brazilians. This was to say the game was already over before the halftime whistle was already blown. The game later ended 7-1 with Oscar of Brazil managing to score 1 for the Brazilians to avoid a clean sheet against them. Number 6, Zinedine headsbutts Marco Materazzi. The prospect of that very day will remember this shocking moment. For a player with such exquisite and delicate feet, Zinedine made one of the biggest impacts in the 26 World Cup with his head. After scoring a Panenka penalty, the game was taken into extra time, when Zinedine opponent Materazzi made a choice of comment which was directed to the Frenchman's sister. This made Zinedine to plant a headbutt on Materazzi's chest. He was later sent off for his reaction towards Materazzi. However, Italy won on penalty shootout, winning the World Cup alongside also beating France. Number 5, Senegal beating France in the 2022 World Cup. In the 2022, France on paper had the likes of Henry Thierry, David Trezeguet, and Zinedine Zidane. With the caliber of players this French team had, they were destined for the World Cup success. But the opening game saw them taking on the likes of Senegal. Without the likes of Zidane, who was injured, everyone was expecting this to be an easy victory. But the Senegalese team had a point to prove. With El Hadji Diouf tormenting the French defense, Senegal shocked the French world in the 30th minute as Pape Diop scored the only goal that decided the match. Senegal later made their way all the way to the quarterfinals, where they will fall short to Turkey. Number 4, Netherlands defeating Spain 5-1. If you thought you've seen everything, then you must be joking. In the 2010, Spain claimed the World Cup as a result of defeating Netherlands thanks to a goal from Andres Iniesta. Fast forward to 2014 World Cup, and it was a match between Spain and Netherlands in the Group B of the 2014 World Cup. Spain were the ones who took the lead all through Xabi Alonso penalty. However, the Dutch would equalize before halftime, courtesy of the world-class header from Robby van Persie. This will later spark a fire in the Dutch side as they scored another 4 goals past Spain, Van Persie getting a second goal and Arjen Robben grabbing 2 more, making it the first time the Spanish team had ever conceded more than 2 goals in a game since the USA World Cup in 1994. Number 3, a stolen World Cup in 1966. We can all agree that the World Cup is the most valuable title in sports. The trophy itself symbolizes success and something for the winners to hold and celebrate. The World Cup was on display at the Westminster Central Hall in London in March 1966 as part of the stamp exhibition. On Sunday lunchtime, thieves bypassed the security and stole the trophy. Then came a trophy hunt for the missing World Cup. Long story short, a man named David Crobart took his dog named Pickles that sniffed out the missing World Cup hidden under the hedge. David was later rewarded with a £6,000 and his dog named Pickles was rewarded with a 1-year supply of dog food. Pickles was later the reason why England could later leave the World Cup trophy. Number 2, Morocco making it to the semi-finals. Morocco reaching the semi-finals was extraordinary. representing their continent, as no Africa team had ever made it past the quarterfinals. The highest Africa ever got was in the 1990 Cameroon, the 2002 Senegal, and the 2010 Ghana. Morocco was nothing short of being limit-breaking, beating the likes of Belgium, Spain, Portugal alongside to reach the semi-finals. Nobody expected this. However, they lost to the previous World Cup winners, France, which was something the Moroccans should be proud of. Number 1. The Hand of God. Of all the World Cup moments, none was more revolutionary than Maradona's Hand of God. Against England in the 1986 World Cup quarterfinals, it was the biggest steal in the World Cup history, putting his hand as if it was in his head in an attempt to nod the ball. It was good enough deceiving for not just only the referee but also the opponents and his teammates that it was a goal. The genius for Maradona would later put him in the history books. This moment of pure brilliance will forever be remembered as the Hand of God. Thanks for watching 7 biggest shock in the World Cup history. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.